हाँ जी, नमस्कार दोस्तों। आई एम बैक आफ्टर ए लॉन्ग गैप। मैं ये वीडियो बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक व्यूअर्स के लिए बना रहा हूँ फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन एंड एक्चुअल स्टेटस। दिस इज विद रिगार्ड टू अ कंट्रोवर्सी ऑफ फार्म हाउसेस कंस्ट्रक्टेड इन नोएडा at the back of sector 135 down the Pushta road towards river Yamuna. Friends, you must be aware that this Pushta road is not constructed by the government parallel to the river Yamuna, and there is a stretch of 4 to 5 km between river Yamuna and Pushta road where these farmhouses have been constructed and which are stated to be illegal construction, and the authority is opposing it strongly and even carried out certain demolitions. इन डिमोलिशंस के खिलाफ फार्म हाउस ओनर्स ने इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट में रिट पिटीशंस फाइल किए हैं, इन विच बैच ऑफ रिट पिटीशंस स्टेटस को एंड स्टे ऑर्डर्स आर ऑपरेटिंग फॉर द टाइम बीइंग एंड द मैटर्स आर सब जुडिस. Similarly, matter is also pending before NGT, that is National Green Tribunal, where directions have been passed for earmarking of the floodplain area and for carrying out a survey for the said purpose. Since matters are pending and sub judice before the superior courts, I cannot comment much or give my opinion on facts, but certainly I can give in all fairness respective contention of rival parties on the issue involved. A question do arise in the mind of the common man as to if these farmhouses are illegal and if their buying and selling is legally permissible. Authority is yet to file its reply before the courts, but if we go by its demolition order, it has taken a stand, firstly, that no construction can take place in the area without its permission. Secondly, it gives an impression as if the area is a riverland or that the land is belonging to the government. Thirdly, that it is a notified land coming within its jurisdiction. Fourthly, that in the Noida Master Plan 2021 and 2031, it is shown as riverfront development area. Fifthly and lastly, that there exists NGT order of the year 2013 which had directed for the removal of these illegal and unauthorized constructions. As against this stand of the authority, it is the contention of farmhouse owners that the land is belonging to them by way of registered documents and it is not a government or riverbed land, nor that the land is acquired at any point of time. Secondly, that they are not making any pakka construction which may come within the definition of building which may require any permission from the authority. They say that their construction is purely temporary and removable. They further say that their farmhouses are predominantly open garden lands with a covered area less than 10% of the total land available, and that they are carrying out plantations, beautifying the area by investing huge amount on growing crops, trees, plants, and have made the area serene and breathable. Many cow shelters, pisciculture, horses, dog shelters, education centers, health centers, etc. are there in the place. According to the farmhouse owners, by their activities, there is no danger to any river or to the ecosystem. Rather, their activities are in support of making the area green and livable. To the contrary, there are various hot mixing plants and illegal sand mining which is taking place, but the authority is taking no action to curb that menace which is being done right under its nose. There is also a dispute raised by the farmhouse owners regarding the jurisdiction of the Noida authority and the land being notified. It is thus contended that Master Plan 2021 and Master Plan 2031 were never approved by the competent authority, and that this aspect has even been reflected in CAG report adversely against the authority. In that situation, unless the land is notified under the Master Plan as development area, it cannot come within the jurisdiction of Noida authority. With regard to NGT order of the year 2013, it is the contention raised by the farmhouse owners that subsequently in the year 2016, Ganga rejuvenation order has come in place with regard to river Ganga and its tributaries. River Yamuna being a tributary of river Ganga, the said rejuvenation order 2016 is thus fully applicable, and NGT also has taken a note of this notification in its subsequent orders resulting into merger of its 2013 interim order into 2016 order of rejuvenation of Riverland. In nutshell, it is the 2016 rejuvenation order or notification of the government which prevails, according to which no construction is permissible in active floodplain zone. Active floodplain zone is defined as that area which falls in the course of flowing river or where flood has come in repeat in 2.33 years, which is not the situation applicable to the land where farmhouses are situated. NGT has also observed lately in its order that authority should carry out survey and earmark floodplain area and to observe no construction zone as 100 meter from the edge of the river till then. The farmhouse owners have also filed their respective objection to master plans and requested the government for the regularization of the area with some checks and balances. There may be a requirement for earmarking of active floodplain area in addition and for construction and repair of river edge by making an embankment. Recently in July 23, all rivers including river Jamuna was fully flooded due to torrential rains in the hills and water released from Hatni Kund. Farmhouse area was also impacted, as was also the similar position of Red Fort, and even water came up to Supreme Court premises. The flood water of river Jamuna would not have come in these farmhouse areas had there been a proper embankment of the river edge, and moreover it is not a repeat flood as contemplated under the definition of active floodplain area. Thus, it can be seen that there are arguable points from both the sides, and finally it is for the honorable courts to decide the whole issue in the right perspective. Additionally, government can also take a call by taking a rational and balanced view for regularization by making protective measures to save wetland and also these areas. देखते हैं फाइनली क्या होता है, ऊंट किस करवट बैठता है. Till then, fingers crossed. All the best. Namaskar. Thank you and Jai Hind.